Mayfield evades, in trouble, stiff arm, throws, oh, it's caught! How did he do it at the first down?
I mean, one arm.
Holding, defense number 33, 5-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
It's one of the best plays I've seen all year.
That's one of the best plays I've ever seen a quarterback make.
Good morning, Bucs fans. How y'all doing? I hope everybody's doing good. It's a game day, football Sunday. Bucs were flexed to 425, which means that we are out there. We're getting more recognition out there. Besides, who the hell want to watch the Saints and the Patriots at 4 o'clock in prime time hour? Hey, what's going on, everybody? As always, check out Bucs Report, The Aftermath, iTunes, Spotify, YouTube. Check me out on my TikTok, AJ Turnup, my YouTube channel. It's about Bucking Time. Shout out to Coach Slick. Shout out to the dude. Good morning. I wanted to show that video because, one, great play by Baker. Great play. But I also want to show, as great as that play was, we lost. Wasn't that the theme of last year, Buck fans? We showed so many flashes. We showed so much promise, and yet we fell short. There were many reasons behind that, and I will get into it. But this year it has changed for the better. This year, the Buccaneers are finding ways to finish. This year, the Buccaneers are breaking bad habits. This year, the Bucs are showing the world that we are resilient. This year, the Bucs are ready and primed. We just got to be healthy. But I just want to say this is another big game for us today. I know this is not the 49ers team of the past, but we need to put that pain that the 49ers have put the Bucs through in the past. Because I'm here to tell y'all, today it is a good day for the Bucs, but we got to break these habits. What do you mean by habits, AJ Turnup? I'm glad you're asking. So we broke the primetime game bad habit against the Texans. Typically, we don't do well on Monday nights or Sunday nights. We broke that. The creamsicles, man, the creamsicle drama is stopped. It's come to a screeching halt because we won in both of them. And them some damn mighty fine uniforms. Let's keep it real. The Bucs got the best throwback uniforms. I don't care what nobody says. But the point is, we won those games. Now, I don't want to go down such a painful trip, but we got to, because, again, this is the year of revelation where we got to put shit out there. This is the year where we're going to talk about the bad habits. The last time the Buccaneers have beat the San Francisco 49ers was November 25th of 2018, 27-9. After that, 49ers have been owning us. September 8th, 2019, 31-17. I'm sure we all remember that with Winston. December 11th, 2022, 35-7. When Brady and the Bucs got belt to ass. It wasn't even close. November 19th, 2023, 27-14. That was when Baker got here and he was still learning the ropes. Then last season, November 10th, 2024, 23-20. So it looks like, though, that the Bucs are in the right direction and we're primed to break that habit. And I'm very excited about that. Again, but if you look at it, the 49ers have been owning the Bucs for 4 years. So it's time to break that habit. It's time to put that team away, and we're going to get into what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers need to do. Before, though, I want to show that play again because we're going to get into it.
Mayfield evades, in trouble, stiff arm, throws, oh, it's caught! How did he do it at the first down?
I mean, one arm.
Holding. Defense, number 33. 5-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
It's one of the best plays I've seen all year.
That's one of the best plays I've ever seen a quarterback make.
Now, that was a great game. That was an excellent, fantastic game. And Baker Mayfield, who we're not surprised this year, MVP, look at what this man was doing without Chris Godwin, without Mike Evans, without Jalen McMillan. He made things happen. And unfortunately, what hurt the Bucs that game was defense. What hurt the Bucs was this. This is what destroyed the Bucs. And this is what continues to be an Achilles heel or a thorn in our side for Buc fans. So I'm talking to you today, Coach Bowles. Let's start on the defensive side, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a Super Bowl caliber team that we played in the past, Bowles. This is not the team that is loaded with so much talent. They are busted up and banged up just as much as the Bucs. So you need to exploit that. You need to take advantage of that. The biggest thing that I want you to do and understand, Bowles, is scared money don't make money. Scared money don't make money. You got to go for it. Aggression is the key, Bowles. So on defense, I don't need to see Vita Vea drop back in coverage. I don't want to see Hassan Reddick drop back in so much coverage. I need you to get those guys, pay what they're being paid to do, and get after the quarterback. But that also means, Bowles, you need to establish dominance on the line of scrimmage. Also, you need to get your secondary involved and stop putting so much faith into the opposing team. That is my issue with you, Bowles. You worry more about what the other team can do instead of having more confidence in your guys. So for the defensive backs, I'm very aware that Zion McCollum is out. I'm aware that Benjamin Morrison is out. But with Dean back, with Izzian most likely suiting up, with Jacob Parrish, Bowles, this is the time to establish that dominance that I'm speaking of. I need to see more man press coverage. I want to see more jamming. I want to see wide receivers routes being disrupted. If you do that, the pass rush will get there. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to be honest with ourselves, Buc fans. We are not there at the pass rushing level yet. It's just as simple as that. And by Bowles not continuing to play this soft coverage, that's why we get picked apart. That's why the defense is out there a lot. That's why we had that embarrassing game against the Seahawks. Thankfully, we made up for it with the interception, but we can't always do that. And we had to do what? Be aggressive. You cannot sit back and let Mac Jones pick us apart, especially him nursing an injury. He'll be playing, but I don't think he's not a big time scrambler. So what that means, Bowles, I need you to establish more man press coverage early. Get the 3 and outs early for this team. We know you're going to be able to stop the run. That's not a problem. But as you know, McCaffrey they're not going to try to bludgeon us. They're going to throw it to him in the flats. They're going to utilize CMC around the field. So what that means, Bowles, you need to have a fast linebacker to be assigned to him. Protect the flats. And by protecting the flats, stay in the box. Put a safety a little closer if you have to. You can do this. They don't have any particularly beast receivers. George Kittle is out. So that's a major advantage to us, Bowles. There's no George Kittles. Their receivers are okay. But you cannot be so worried about giving up the big play, Bowles, because by you doing that and just sitting back and taking your time, that is why this defense a lot of times ends up getting tired at the end of the game or getting winded. And because at this point, you're keeping them out there too long. You got to punch them in the mouth first. I'm very aware, Bowles, that you like to sit back and try to figure people out, but sometimes you don't need to figure out teams that you know that you're better than. The Bucs are better than the 49ers. So go out there, stay aggressive early. You get those 3 and outs early. You disrupt the 49ers rhythm, and you allow the Bucs offense to get out there to establish rhythm and score. So defensively, if I were you, I would have maybe, and I know people are going to jump down my throat about this. Oh, I think Savassier should watch the flats because he does have the athletic capability to do so. Assign him to watch the flats. Move him and Levante David around sometimes. Instead of Levante, whatever side that you see that McCaffrey is going to be on, that is where I think Savassier needs to be the assignment. Hey, you see him in motion. If he's going to go to that flat side, I need you to be over there, Savassier. That is your assignment. That is who you're going to watch in the flats. Now, I know people think, oh, that's a big risk. It is, but it's worth it in my opinion. Or if you're not going to do that, have a safety come down in the box or have a safety come down there, and he is the one assigned to watch McCaffrey in the flats. That's what I'm saying. That is the game plan. I can guarantee you what they're going to try to do is take what the Bucs give up, take what our defense gives them. If we play a soft zone coverage, expect them to attack the middle of the field. If we play off, if our DBs, if we're in cover 3 and they're playing far back, expect the short passes to come. Expect the slants to come. Expect the dig routes to come. That is what I'm saying that Bowles has got to understand. Don't let them control the outcome of the game. This is the type of team that is going to want to, they're going to want to drain the clock on the Bucs. They're not going to be in a shootout like the Seahawks. They don't, Mac Jones is not Sam Darnold. So establish that pressure. Hell, if you want to get creative, use again Savassier. And I keep saying Savassier because his athletic ability does give us an advantage. Use him to blitz up the A or B gap. You need to be that creative. That's what I'm saying. But also, Bowles, by playing that man coverage, it's going to allow this pass rush to get to the quarterback faster. Again, we don't have JPP or Prime Shaq Barrett where those guys could easily win their one-on-ones. Hassan is slowly developing, but it's not there yet. Yaya has got to step up, especially in the pass rushing. That's another guy that I really want to step up because I was very irritated by his performance against the Seahawks when he could have ended this game with a sack to Darnold, but he didn't. It's like he was just trying to fall on top of him, which he should have just tried to at least grab him or strip the ball, do something. So, Yaya, you have to elevate your pass rushing game up. You are a stud at stopping the run, but you've got to learn how to finish when it comes to getting to the quarterback and stripping the ball. Same for Hassan Reddick. And again, Vita Vea, his job should just be to plug the holes up and rush the passer. I don't want to see Vita Vea dropping coverage, Bowles. You're getting a little too cute for your own good. Stop that. Let Hassan Reddick again wreak havoc. We didn't pay this man all this money to come here and drop back in so much coverage. Don't do that. You do it every now and then, but you have to let these guys get after the quarterback. So that's what I'm saying. Play that early. I'm not, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm not saying play man the entire game. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is early. Test them, punch them in the mouth, be aggressive, see what happens. By doing that, we'll see how they respond. Because let's be real. If the Bucs can get up 14-0, the game is over. They can't, the 49ers cannot run the ball. They're not doing very well at running the ball, which will be an advantage to the Bucs. Again, we make them one-dimensional early. We have a banged up Mac Jones. We put pressure on him, disguise the coverages. But if you need to blitz early, Bowles, damn it, do so. But be creative with it. That's all I'm trying to say. That's the key to this Bucs defense. There is no reason to let Mac Jones sit in the pocket and stay comfortable. Put him on his ass. Make him uncomfortable. And by doing that, Bowles, you got to allow your pass rushers to pass rush. They don't always need to drop back in coverage. I'd say only do that sometimes. Maybe if it's like 2nd and 14 or something like that, I don't mind seeing Hassan drop back in coverage or Yaya. But I don't want to see Vita Vea drop back in coverage. I really don't, man. I don't want to see that. I'd rather him try to get to the quarterback. And then our rotational players, Roberts, they got to step up. Gaines, they got to step up. But Levante, continue to do your job. And that is the key on the defensive side. Aggression. Aggression, aggression, aggression. If they are aggressive and not doing this right here, the Bucs can walk away with this game. Now let's get to the offensive side. Now I got to show this again. I know is got to show it again.
Mayfield evades, in trouble. Stiff arm, throws. Oh, it's caught! How did he do it at the first down?
I mean, one arm.
Holding. Defense number 33. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
It's one of the best.
I mean, that's just what Baker. that's it right there. And mind you, they don't have Bosa. Bosa is gone for the year. So that is also another major advantage for the Bucs players. Now, Grizzard, you did a fantastic job last game against the Seahawks with your play calling. You see what happens when you are aggressive early and you play with urgency and the offense is not flat. Good things happen. We was holding our own against the Seahawks and we walked away with a victory. Why? Because we were aggressive early. Put it this way, if you think about it, if we weren't aggressive early, that kick, that field goal that the Seahawks missed, that would have made the game extra interesting. I'll just say that. So that's what I need to see you do. Again, rollouts. Let's get Baker Mayfield in those rollouts. We can do that because they don't have a Bosa. Now, I'm very aware of Warner, arguably the best linebacker in the game. This is why if you get those rollouts, throw to the opposite side of him. I'm aware that Chris Godwin is not in there, but either way, we can do good without him. We've been doing good. And rest up, Chris Godwin, because we're going to need you in the long run. But you, Emeka Egbuka, he is on fire. Continue to feed the fire. Continue to feed his flames. Continue to get him to motion him as we see that he does a hell of a job in the post routes. We see he does a hell of a job in the dig routes. We see he does a hell of a job in slants. We see that he can do hitches very well. This man's route tree has been no less than outstanding. So get him around, move him around. Also, Cade Otton, you see last week, 81 yards. Grizzard, continue to do that. You have the pieces to do so. They don't have an amazing pass rush. Again, with Bosa being out is a major advantage to the Bucs. So get that going. Shit, if you can, of course, run the rock too. Rashad White is more than capable, but another person back there, don't forget about Sean Tucker. So if you want to pound the rock, then that means, Grizzard, you're going to have to get both running backs involved. I'm aware if Sean Tucker comes in, they're going to assume it's a run, but either way, they got to stop the shit first. They got to stop it. Heck is doing a good job at run blocking. So let's get him involved. We got to use all of our pieces because if we do establish the run and we become balanced, now the 49ers defense, they have to stay honest. And that means that sets up the play action. Like I said, we know Baker Mayfield is elite on the run. That's just what he does. So get Emeka, move him around from the X to the Z, shit, put him in the Y if you have to. That also means I'm going to need the other receivers to step up. I expect actually a nice breakout, another big breakout game for Tez Johnson. This is a game that he can be utilized. Why is that, you say? Because they're going to be so focused on Emeka Egbuka, okay? They're going to be focused more than likely on Cade Otton. And Sterling Shepard is the third down specialist. I really like him. He comes in clutch when it comes to getting those third downs. But this is a game that I want to see Tez Johnson go out there and make it happen. I want to see Tez get the opportunities because we still have more than enough. And I'm glad and welcome everybody. Bucs Ray Bolts, thank you. Was the keys to the Bucs win today. I'm talking about it right now, man. Talking about it right now. Talking about it. And I've already covered the CMC thing as well. We just protect the flats and we're going to be good. But back on the offensive side, I wouldn't, rollouts. Rollouts is what can really punish this defense. Also, get creative and run a spread. Yes, right. I said it. Get a spread going. The Bucs still have more than enough offensive firepower to put points up on this defense. Again, it's a good defense. It's a good defense. But I was more concerned about the Seahawks defense more than the 49ers. Outside of, Fred Warner is the big star. So whatever side he's on, you throw to the opposite. Or you can run the ball as well. Like I said, we have to establish a balance, but establish that aggression first. So coming out the gates, you need to come out swinging. You need to come out with the rollouts, like I said, and throw the rock. Emeka is going to get his. I already see Emeka getting another 100-yard game with a touchdown. I can see Otten getting a touchdown today. And I can actually see Sean Tucker getting a rushing touchdown. That's why I want the Bucs to be aggressive. You got to be aggressive, Grizzard. You see, it paid off being aggressive. So again, you got to establish dominance. Be creative. Don't be predictable. That is why we won against the Seahawks. We were nowhere near. They didn't know what to expect from the Bucs. So that is what you need to keep doing. You have to do so. And Bucs Ray Bolt said we need to win the turnover battle in special teams as well. Yes, special teams, you got to get your shit together too. Special teams. What we do not need to see anymore is the damn receiving team getting at the 50-yard line. So special teams coach, you need to tighten up. Get your job, get your shit together. Okay? That's what you need to do. But offensively, be aggressive. And those are really the keys to the game, ladies and gentlemen. Again, aggressiveness is what's going to separate us from a good team that's good enough to be in the playoffs to a Super Bowl competitive team. And like I said, we're here to break bad habits, y'all. We're breaking bad habits. We won in prime time on Monday night. We winning in the creamsicles. Now it's time to put a team to rest that has had our number for 4 straight damn years. And look, it's deeper. It's big. We're playing basically now that the whack-ass Eagles lost. This puts the Bucs back in the control of their own destiny to fight for that number 1 seed spot. Yeah, I said it. Yes. The Bucs are playing for the number 1 seed spot, and we can do so, damn it, because we're getting there. You win this game, now you're one step closer to that. And I'm not going to get ahead of myself and talk about Detroit because, no, we focus on beating the 49ers today, but by doing so, winning puts you at 5-1. We ain't been 5-1 in a long damn time out here, Buc fans. It's been a while. It's been a while, and we're doing this still injured. Imagine when we get healthy, and we're breaking another big bad habit that Bowles has done in the past. He would lose games like this in October of last year. October was his damn kryptonite for the past 2 years. So Bowles, thank you. Continue to break these bad habits. We're breaking bad habits. This is also a game where you can establish yourself by putting this team away early. We don't always need to be going down to the wire. It's fucking look, I'm bald already. I don't need to look. I'm already struggling. So Bowles, please do not let us struggle even more. This could be a statement game right here. I do have a feeling that the Bucs will win this game by 14 points. I know I'm going out there on a limb. I know that 49ers, it's going to be, I could be completely wrong. This game could go down to the wire again, but this should be a statement game where you put this team away. Put them away early, Bowles. If you get up, let's say not a miracle, but let's say our fortunes help us and we're up 20-6 or 20-7 in halftime, and we get the ball back. This is not a time to go into turtle mode and try to chew the clock out. You got to come out there and establish dominance. You got to give this team the kill shot. That is one thing that the Bucs have yet to do. Give a team the kill shot. You got to give them the kill shot and put them away. We almost did it with the Jets, and you see what happened, Bowles, by doing this. That almost came back to bite you. You can't do that anymore. You cannot do that. Now, do you think we'll make a trade before the deadline? I I'll talk about that on the show, but on the Bucs Report math. However, I'll say it like this, ladies and gentlemen. I will say this, Buck fans, if we cannot establish a consistent pass rush, we got to go out there and get somebody. And that somebody for me is Hendrickson. I would love to have Hendrickson. If Hendrickson gets to the Bucs, Super Bowl. I feel like I still think our percentages is like 80%. But if we get Hendrickson, that shit jumped up to 95%. But we know that Jason Light loves his draft picks, and why shouldn't he? He's a genius when it comes to these draft picks. So again, I salute you, Jason Light. You are the man. And Jason Light always, this is Jason Light in a nutshell. Thank you for getting us covered. You got us covered. You got us covered, man. Thank you. So again, the keys to the game again today: defense, play man coverage, be aggressive early, make the 49ers offense one-dimensional early. Watch CMC, get somebody to watch those flats. Offensively, be creative, be explosive. Again, aggression is all I'm going to talk about this season. And thank you all for checking out the pregame show today. I appreciate it. As always, again, check out Bucs Report, The Aftermath. It's with my co-host Slick. We're on iTunes. We are on Spotify, YouTube, of course. Also, check me out on TikTok, AJ Turnup. I'm always going live there, having football conversations, debates, battles, whatever. Also, my YouTube channel, it's about Bucking Time. Again, we're going to walk away with this victory. Go Bucs, and I'll see y'all later.
I don't know what to say, really. 3 minutes till the biggest battle of our professional lives. All comes down to today. Either we heal as a team, or we're going to crumble. Inch by inch, play by play, till we're finished. We're in hell right now, gentlemen. Believe me. And we can stay here, get the shit kicked out of us, or we can fight our way back into the light. We can climb out of hell. 1 inch at a time. Now, I can't do it for you. I'm too old. I look around, I see these young faces, and I think, I made every wrong choice a middle-aged man can make. I pissed away all my money, believe it or not. I chased off anyone who's ever loved me. And lately, I can't even stand the face I see in the mirror. You know, when you get old in life, things get taken from you. I mean, that's part of life. But you only learn that when you start losing stuff. You find out life's this game of inches. So is football. Because in either game, life or football, the margin for error is so small. I mean, 1/2 a step too late or too early, and you don't quite make it. 1/2 second too slow, too fast, you don't quite catch it. The inches we need are everywhere around us. They're in every break of the game, every minute, every second.